When I bought my quiet rural place, I thought I'd finally found peace, privacy, and a clean slate. What I didn't expect was an HOA board obsessed with control and appearances. My property sits on a few acres at the edge of the subdivision, completely off-grid with solar power, composting, and most importantly, a private well that's been there for decades. That well has always been reliable, my only water source, until the HOA decided it didn't fit the look. At first it was just snide remarks at meetings. "Your well cap clashes with the neighborhood aesthetic," one board member muttered. I ignored it. Then came violation notices. I brushed those off too, since my land was technically grandfathered outside their full authority. But the board wasn't used to resistance. One morning I stepped outside and froze. A crew of workers was leaving my yard, laughing as they packed up. When I got to the well, my stomach dropped. It had been sealed with fresh cement. They had literally filled my only water supply with concrete. No warning, no approval, just blatant destruction. I confronted the HOA president, but she just smirked. "Maybe now you'll hook up to the community system and finally comply," she said, like she hadn't just vandalized critical infrastructure. I was furious, but I stayed calm. Because I knew something she didn't. Back when the neighborhood expanded, they couldn't afford their own water line. So, they quietly signed an easement deal. A pipe from my well ran across my property and supplied the clubhouse, pool, and office buildings. My well. My pump. My power. Their water. So, I shut it off. Within hours, the phone calls started. "There's no water in the gym. The clubhouse toilets won't flush." The board was in a full-blown panic. By the next day, they were begging me to turn it back on. I calmly explained that they had destroyed the well, and fixing it would cost tens of thousands, plus damages, trespass fines, and legal fees. They tried to smooth it over with apologies, but it was far too late. I hired a lawyer, and within weeks the HOA was ordered to pay for a new well, cover my legal costs, and issue a public apology. The president resigned in disgrace. Now my new well cap is painted bright neon orange, a reminder to them every single day, "Mess with my water, and you'll regret it."